And so he looked at me with such disdain and such venom. He said, white, Anglo-Saxon Protestant, of course. And then everybody in the class laughed. And when they all laughed, I was just like, I felt horrible. I sank down in my seat. And that's when I realized that to speak was not the right thing to do.
Want to learn piano for kids? Then I recommend Wendy Goldstein School of Piano. Wendy Goldstein has been offering piano lessons since 1993 and teaches piano in a very natural way. An alumni of Manhattan School of Music, Wendy creates customized lesson plans for each student and helps bring music alive. Wendy provides you a convenient location, the best value, and the most fun way to learn piano. All ages are welcome and the first lesson is always free. Have questions? Call Wendy at 201-207-5169.
Get into the discussion at 973-327-3626. This is the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. We want to hear your opinion. You can log on to showmore.org or give us a call at 973-327-3626.
Want to take a cruise but don't have a U.S. visa? No problem. Cruise and Rail Travel are experts at cruises that do not require a U.S. visa. Visit www.cruiseandrail.net or call 868-631-8785. Find us on Facebook or drop us a tweet.
This is the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. We want to hear from you at 973-327-3626 or log on to showmore.org to let us know your opinion.
Do you want your kid to run faster with better running form and conditioning for his or her sport? Then Running Development Academy is the place for him or her. Our training packages fix their form and make them run faster. How about training to run a marathon or just run faster in your respective event? Maybe you just want to learn to run properly and lose weight in the process. Our trainers, a former 800 meters track Olympian and an 8 times world record holder in Masters Track and Field, will get you there. Don't delay. Sign up today at runningdevelopmentacademy.com or contact us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 to learn more.
For community news, sports, and opinions, call us at 973-327-3626 or log on to showmore.org. You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience.
A new kind of talk comes to South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience in April. Join award-winning journalist and civil rights activist Walter Fields weekly as he discusses being black in South Orange and Maplewood, race, and the suburban experience. Black in the Burbs will examine public education, the treatment of black youths, police and community relations, and black business development and faith. The show will serve as a forum for community dialogue. Join Walter Fields on the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience for Real Talk coming in April.
Go ahead and advertise on the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience. You can reach us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to assist you.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
Coming soon, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The South Orange Maplewood online radio experience.
We are back with you. It's in the Village with Anselm on the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/SoMore Radio. That's facebook.com/SoMore Radio. You can tweet us at SoMore Radio. That's at SoMore Radio. You can send us your emails at somore.org@gmail.com. That's somore.org@gmail.com. You can also call our offices at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. And of course, we always give you the SoMore quote of the day. And the SoMore quote of the day is one quote that we always use here in the Village with Anselm on the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at the times of challenge and controversy. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. And that is a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. And you know, we always talk about giving you the book of the week. The book of the week. And stay tuned. We're definitely going to give you what we call in here the Village with Anselm on the book of the week. As a matter of fact, let's give it to you one time. The book of the week is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Let me give you a little background about the book. As a Man Thinketh is a set of philosophical musings meant to stimulate men and women to discover and perception of the truth that they themselves are makers of themselves by virtue of their thoughts which they choose and encourage. Earl Nightingale, widely regarded as the father of the modern-day personal development, called the ideas in this book the strangest secret. The secret, he said, is we become what we think about. So the book of the week is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. You do have to get that book and take a wonderful read. So let's continue with cracking the codes here in the Village with Anselm on the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience.
So as I began to explore what I wanted to do with my life, I really became so focused on the different access to resources and opportunities that different people have and how that influences what happens generation after generation after generation. So I was always fascinated by power. I was always fascinated by what makes places the places that they are? Who decided that? And where's the money going? And so when I went to urban planning school, think I was somewhat of an outlier. There were a lot of people there who were drawing maps and writing reports and doing all these technical functions, but not ever stopping to think about fundamentally where are our resources going and how are those decisions being made. Ended up enrolling in a 2-year city and regional planning master's degree. And I thought, great, this is where we'll really get down to these issues that I've been living through my whole life. And when I got there, nobody wanted to talk about power. Nobody wanted to talk about how places became the way they are, talk about money, talk about resources, talk about decision making. There were a handful of us, and in my cohort group of 30 plus, those of us who were asking those questions, we were all students of color. One was from Latin America, one was African American, one was Filipina. There was myself, and one was Chinese. And there we were, the 5 Musketeers. And we had a group we called Students of Color in Planning, where we were trying to fill in the gaps of what we saw the actual underpinning to everything we were learning was, but that no one was talking about.
Boy is born. He is beautiful, as everyone is. He is brown, like his parents. He is loved. He grows. One day coming from school, cops stop boy. Cops do not love boy. Tell boy so. Call him stupid, bad, stupid, ugly, brown, black, black, brown, ugly. Call him stupid, bad, ugly. TV tells boy what cops say true. Teachers show boy they believe what cops say true. News say, tubes say, people say, seem like even steeples say what cops say true. Boy blue.
You know, when I get the occasion, and I don't get it very often, to sit down and do trainings or workshops with law enforcement officers, one of the things that I do usually in the first 5 minutes is to ask them, what's the very first thing you think when you see a young black or Latino male driving a nice car in your community? And almost invariably, and with very few exceptions, including among the officers of color, they will respond, probably a drug dealer. I will then ask them, next question, when you see a young white male, same age, driving the same kind of car in your community, what is the first thing you think? And almost every time, without exception, including among the officers of color, they will say, spoiled little rich kid, daddy probably bought him a car. Now, on the one level, we've been together for 5 minutes, me and these cops. We got a 2-hour workshop, 3-hour workshop coming, and they've already outed themselves fundamentally as racist in the sense that they've acknowledged their perception, which is solely based on skin color, is one that is negative toward, in this case, black or brown kids. How is that going to manifest? Well, logic tells you that if you're a police officer who has that reaction, you may not like the spoiled little rich kid either. In fact, you probably don't. But you're not going to hassle him because you're afraid his daddy might have some power. On the other hand, if you think the black or brown kid is a dealer, you're going to stop him. You're going to search him. You're probably not going to find anything according to the data, but now you're going to have his name in the system. You're going to be on the lookout for his car. You're able to, in effect, tag him as a possible wrongdoer. And then that's how these folks get caught up, young black and brown men in particular, in the system being harassed over and over and over again, while the white folks, according to the data, are the ones more likely to have drugs in their car, more likely to bring drugs through airports, the ones who are the least suspected are the ones who are actually most likely to be guilty. So you have the combination of personal bias and the reality then of systemic mistreatment. And then the irony of it all is it actually leads you astray and doesn't allow you to do your job effectively. If you're a cop, thinks the black or brown kid's got drugs and the white kid has drugs, you're not even doing your job well. So at some level, these personal biases not only affect systemic behavior, but they actually have profound, larger social consequences in that our criminal justice resources are really deployed in the completely wrong areas.
Brown boy blue forgets he is